Lucky Leprechaun came by the Heart of Art Institute this morning, and we were talking about one of our both favorite ways to add a few coins to the pot of gold: garage sales. We spent a little time in previous videos talking about how to take some of those hoarded up items in the journey of the piles less traveled and find a motivating factor to get rid of them. Money seems an enticement for a lot of us. In the process of selling, garage sales are a very basic, easy method of. One of the things that you have to do is check with your city ordinance, municipal rules. If you're in a housing or subdivision, check to see if it is okay. Most of the time, it is. Second, as you're planning it out, have thoughts of you will be serving customers. You will actually have a little place of selling your merchandise for a day or two, and it's important to take that into consideration throughout the dynamics. First of all, we'll talk about advertising. As you go into any business, it is very important people know what you are, who you are, and where you will be. Garage sale advertising is pretty basic and simple. Make you a few large signs about 3 foot by 3 foot, 2 foot by 3 foot, somewhere in those ranges where they are clearly seen. Make them to where you can put bright lettering on them. People will be driving down the road 25, 35 miles an hour and see your sign. Have only garage sale, your address, the date of your sale, and if you put an arrow for directions, make sure when you place the signs out that you point the arrow in the right way. So in preparing your signs, make it a rather large, sturdy, so that it don't bend over, flap over. There's nothing more frustrating for garage sellers, and we are a large group, who come up to a telephone pole or an intersection with 4 or 5 pieces of paper folded over, crumpled, that we know are garage sales, but we cannot see them. So make them large, sturdy, bright lettering. You can also advertise on Craigslist, your Facebook, Twitter. Local newspapers often have a section, or for a small cost, you can run an ad. Also, local radio stations by word of mouth. So think about how you will let people know of your sale. Second to that, go around your neighborhood. Ask other people to join in. They may have never had a garage sale, or they may have had and found them some success. The more people that you can get around you, the more stores open for business, the more customers you will have. So encourage others. It's a good social event. It's a good social interaction with your neighbors, and also the customers will be coming to visit with you. Secondly, go through your items. This will be your merchandise. Make sure that the merchandise is good. Please don't put out wore out items, broken items, tore items, items that don't work and you know they don't work and they're just probably no good other than for the trash. Please don't put merchandise out like that. If you do have another piece that is collectible, that has some value, that can be repaired, or it is cracked or chipped, please let your customer know that. Mark that clearly when you put out. You don't want to buy something that is broken, damaged, or tore up. Neither does anyone else. When it comes time to price your items, be fair. Remove emotional attachments. You can sell new, like new, usable, collectible. All of that's good stuff to have as merchandise. When you're pricing, you can go to eBay or Google if you think you have something of value. There are research methods that for collectibles, craft items, new items, you can get an idea of what a fair price might be. Please, if you bought a TV 3 years ago for $300 and it's semi functional, put $20, $15 on it. Forget the 300, it ain't there no more. In addition, as you're pricing your merchandise, remember we have fine china within our world everywhere. Dollar Tree, dollar stores, Walmart, discount stores sell new items at really inexpensive prices, cheaper than what a few years ago. So please don't overprice your items. Be fair. In addition, in the subculture of garage sellers, we like to bargain and haggle. You may want to increase your prices 15%, 10%, somewhere where you can come down a little bit. It's a good, fun part of a garage sale. So take that into consideration also. Marking your items. Please, please do not use magic markers to write on your merchandise. It doesn't come off. Some of your items may be collectible to people. Cookbooks or items that they want, or magazines or books, boots, shoes. If I buy a pair of boots from you, I don't want the $14.95 marked on the sole. So when I go into my social functions at McDonald's and I cross my leg, everybody sees $14.95 on my boot. They don't come off easily. So please do not use masking tape, magic markers, anything that damages your merchandise. Make that easy to come off and easy to see. Office Depot, Kmart, Target, Walmart, all of those have very inexpensive pre-printed price tags. They're little yellow, orange, white, easily read, easily seen, and they come off of the merchandise very easily. When you are setting up your store layout, you can envision how it will be perceived by your customers and set it up in that way. Please have consideration to increasing sales. You may want to have all your cookware, your utilities, your kitchenware, baking pans, Wilton, whatever's in one section with your cookbooks. In another section, you may want to have craft items. In another section, you may want to have clothing. You may want to have shoes. You may want to have pottery and then wall hangings in a different section. Lay them out in a way that customers can see them. Displaying merchandise is also important in selling anything. If you have tables, lay them out appropriately. You may want to put some kind of sheet or tablecloth over them. Appearance does enhance selling, and it is not that difficult to do. It is a reflection of you, your organization, in putting together this process and customer satisfaction. Store hours. Early. We garage sellers love to get out there early. Early birds come out at early times. Like as soon as the sun rises, we're going to be out there looking for that good, inexpensive selection, for it is picked over and gone. So you'll have people out early. That's customer satisfaction and a part of your business. So get up early, be ready. You may also want to have a little comfort area so that people can sit down. Elderly people, people not feeling well as others look, may have a couple of chairs. You may want to also have an ice chest with bottled water or software that you can sell, probably at cost, not for a profit, to enhance your customer and customer satisfaction and allow them some longer time to look and not have to worry about those that may need to sit down or a little refreshment while they're looking. These things all go into customer satisfaction. Prior to having your sale, get you a good money box, cash register type process so that you can take the money. Have change available. Again, get you dollar bills, $5 bills, $10 bills. Quarters are very important. It does you no good to sell merchandise and have no change to get back to the customers. It is also very important that you have your cash register section set up in a safe place with one person always there. Do not leave your box unattended. Sadly, there may be people that will take your box from you. We do not want that to happen. In addition to that, by your cash register section, you probably are going to have a few items that are unique and maybe more valuable. Have a table or a display area up there so that you can put those. For example, you've had a Barbie doll in the original box in pristine condition for 50 years. If you put it out in your toy section, kids are going to tear it, adults are going to tear open, and you're going to be horrified as you watch your valued possession, your valued merchandise be destroyed. Please separate it out. Have it to where it can be visible. Let people see it, but have it protected to where you or another person of your sales team can be there to help them with it. Very important. Again, if you have items that are cracked, broken, whatever, when they again come up to pay, let them know briefly. You will have a swarm of people at different times. Early store hours again are going to be busy. So if you can get 2, 3 people to help you throughout the day, be out there as your sales clerks, monitoring, helping, reorganizing the merchandising, answering questions. It will help you a whole lot. It's a good way to interact socially with your customers, and you're going to meet some wonderful people from a diverse background. As all stores, you're going to have some customers that you may perceive as more aggressive. One of those categories may be the professional resellers. They have been around a long time, and they really are good people and a valued part of our subculture. They're inspirational, but often because they make their livelihood, they can be a little assertive, which you may be perceiving as aggressive. They move quickly because they want to get on down the road, but more so they want your items really cheap because that enhances their profitability. Please be considerate of them, and hopefully they will be considerate of you. One of the ways that may be helpful to both is ask them to please leave their name and phone number. At the end of the day, if those items are still available, you may want to consider coming down lower than you originally had. Or at the end of the day, there may be items that they may want to buy in a bulk category. So that might be helpful to them and you. Early birds, open early, is going to be a rush, is going to be swamped, especially at the cash register. During those times, stay cool, be relaxed, don't get pressured, count the money out slowly, keep your money organized, smile at your customer. They will remember you. You may want to do this again. You may want to have another sale, or you may go into other formats, which we'll talk later of how to sell the interesting items that you have hoarded up in the journey through your piles less traveled. We hope that this has been a few thoughts that have been helpful for you. We have several friends, others that hopefully will join us in the future. If you would like to make comments that are helpful to others, please do so. Have fun at your garage sale. It's a wonderful opportunity for the community, your neighbors. It's a wonderful opportunity for you to meet new people of diversity. It's a wonderful opportunity to put a few coins in that pot of gold. But please be considerate. After it's over, please take your sign downs immediately. Store them for future use. As you're doing it, make sure that everyone is courteous to the neighbors around you. Parking and blocking driveways or trash left around, clean them up, and in the process, please encourage or make signs so that people do not block in your neighbors or congest an area. Do it right, do it fun. Have fun being a merchant. Take care of your customers and get rid of those piles. Help humanity as we journey through the piles as travel.